I like your pants today.
Oh, thank you.
Are they new?
They are new.
Whoa, those sneakers are crazy.
Those are dope.
Or crazy.
Matt and I both got New Balances. He found this website that has like, I don't know, rare colors that
Temu.
Well, no, it's like
Another
a really,
$100 because of the tariffs.
the website is they do product photography in such a cool way. They like put the laces and they like balance the shoe on top of the lace, so the photography just looks really cool. And Matt sent me this website, and I've never seen this color before, so he bought a pair and I bought a pair.
I bought a pair.
Wow.
We don't like?
I think I would like them, just not with what you're wearing.
Right. Yeah, this is a
It's
bit
a little
of
off the color palette, but you know, it's a
Yeah.
little like bold. Go to hell.
I
kind
did
of
get
vibe.
new socks because you told me my socks.
I think it might be the socks.
We don't like these socks either.
No, I like this. I think the color of the shoe with like your olive green is just absolutely not worth getting.
Yeah, I do have a pretty green situation from top to bottom.
Love all the green.
So
If I was green, I would die.
If I was green, I would die.
We're back. Like the Matt's shoe would complement your
I
outfit
think my
well.
shoe would look great with
Yeah,
your
you need an
outfit.
UGG.
An UGG? I'm not wearing an
platform
UGG.
UGG.
It's like going to be 85 degrees today.
That's fine. I guess I'll wear these. Can I read a funny tweet I saw?
Yeah, let's
Or
hear it.
it's on a tweet. It's from Reddit, actually, but it was on Twitter. It was a post, and the subject is, I'm getting laid off tomorrow. They don't know I know. What should I do to make this as uncomfortable as possible for my employer? And the top comment is, cupcakes, because you're celebrating closing on a new house yesterday. And then somebody replied, and you just found out you're expecting
Like
twins.
pregnant, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Brilliant.
That would be, I just feel like that would feel so good. Just to be like, guys, I'm just closing on a house.
I
So
wonder,
grateful for
like,
my job.
Why are they getting fired?
So
That's what
laid
I
off
would wanna
tomorrow.
know.
I
Laid
think
off.
a
Seen
layoff
this
is-
economy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a layoff.
Do you think you would have the balls to actually do something like that?
I don't know.
No, not a chance.
No, not at all. Like, I couldn't deal with the anxiety of seeing like my superiors' faces just like,
It depends. What if I hate my boss? Maybe.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Like if I'm just like absolutely fuck this.
feel like it would
burn
feel
to the
really good.
ground, Then whatever.
Like, it'd be really funny to see them be like, oh, fuck.
Right.
Imagine
Like,
you
she
get to
just
keep
bought a
your job.
house. Huh?
They don't fire you.
And then you're like, oh, yeah,
It's
bought a
not a
house.
bad play.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this guy who you can hire to go into your workplace
Yeah.
and give an anonymous complaint?
Oh,
It
yes.
seems illegal.
How so?
Just harassment. You're just a yeah. Go ahead.
It does seem like he pushes it. The guy who goes around with this clipboard, he acts like he is from a department of like formal complaints, and he'll be like, "Yeah, who's in charge here? Yeah, are you Bill? Bill, listen, you've been awful to your employees. You've been making them work crazy hours. You have not been paying them on time." And the guy is usually like, "Oh, who sent you? Wait, what is this?" But employees will buy this guy anonymously to go in and harass.
It's like a TaskRabbit.
which is
kind of.
It's kind of a.
But then he makes
props to the-
content out of it too.
Right.
Which is like, that feels weird.
Because we've had this.
Okay, I
exact
thought we had.
conversation.
We
had
talked about
talked
this guy?
about
I thought we had.
And
so I
I'm
was
not
like,
going to be the one to fucking say it. 'Cause everyone gets mad at me.
I thought we talked about the guy who calls people with bad news. Have we talked
No,
about
the
that
guy.
one?
I
we've
feel like
had
it was like
this
combined or
conversation, yeah.
something.
Well,
Pardon me.
How fucking dare you?
the guy, I like the guy who calls and gives bad news to people, where he's like, "Oh, just Jamie wanted to let you know that this isn't working out," and he's like, "Who the hell is this?" And he just goes, "I'm Brad with bad news. I'm sorry to break the news to you,"
Brad with bad
or whatever
news.
whatever it is.
I saw another funny tweet though. It was like, I've never seen a passenger in a Cybertruck.
No, never.
Like, I've never seen two people
Wait, I
in a
actually never
Cybertruck.
have.
I saw one today for the first time on the way here, and I was just like, it is very bizarre to see a passenger in a Cybertruck.
Oh! I thought you were saying a Cybertruck.
No,
was
I
like,
see
that's
them
great.
all the time.
I
I've never
know.
seen a family.
Oh,
No.
no one with a family has a
Like a
Cybertruck. I don't
happy
think.
family.
No happy family has a Cybertruck. I don't
It's
think.
because they're all like men who drive them, and who's dating a man that
I
drives
do
a
give them
Cybertruck?
thumbs down when I see them.
Oh, come on.
I
do.
just flip 'em off
And I like
immediately.
that I'm in a Tesla too, to be like, you fucked up, man.
Oh,
You got
I
the
flip
wrong
off
one.
Mike in his Tesla.
You do
Yeah.
flip me off in my Tesla.
Every time we
Whenever
leave
we
here.
leave here, I always pass him and I lay on my horn and flip him off.
And I go, yeah, it's listen, couple more months.
I did see something really funny the other week that I wanted to share with you guys. I put it in a little notepad. It says, well, I just thought it was really interesting. It says Barilla Pasta has a Spotify playlist, and each playlist
Oh,
is
yeah.
the exact length of cook time for varieties of pasta. Press play, drop the noodles, music stops, al dente noodles.
Wow, that's really good.
So
Brilliant.
smart.
And they're good playlists. Do they have like kind of like an Italian vibe to them?
I I haven't cooked pasta.
I feel like this is here's what would happen if
me
I did
see.
that. I would start the pasta, then start the song, whatever
then
it
you'd
is.
forget.
And then I'd be like, time to watch TikTok. And I'd pause the song and watch TikTok. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot the song's
Barilla.
timing it.
They do have on the box, it says the al dente perfection time, which is a great tagline. Like, oh, what's the al dente
Mixtape
perfection
spaghetti.
time on this?
Do you usually aim for al dente when you're cooking it?
What I've learned is when you're cooking pasta, whatever the time says, the al dente, whatever, you want to do it like 2 minutes less. Because then when you put the sauce in, the sauce also acts as like a softening agent. And so if you cook it to the time it says in the box and then put the sauce in, the noodles become too soft because they like continue cooking in the hot
Oh,
sauce.
you put the sauce then into the noodles. I put the noodles into the sauce.
Either way. That's not
I've
the...
been messing it up.
Yeah,
I
you
usually,
fucked
but
up.
do you do jar sauce or do you like make the sauce?
I do jar sauce.
Oh, okay.
I'm not there yet.
What do you do?
I eat out.
Oh, right.
I'm not making pasta at home.
Butter noodles.
I usually hate ordering pasta to be delivered to me.
Same.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
it's
eating
fine.
pasta at an establishment, but sometimes it feels really silly getting pasta delivered to me.
I don't think I've ever done that. It doesn't really travel well.
It doesn't
I-
travel well.
I do, but it's one particular pasta and it's a white sauce.
Okay.
And they make it so they put the noodles in one container and then the sauce in another. And it's so close to my house that it always still comes hot.
That's what you need.
And then you just like pour it over.
Okay.
Separating the noodles, incredible achievement. I order from a Thai place that does it where you get like the ramen, the noodles are separate, and then like all the
Yeah.
juices separate. Unbelievable.
My pho place does that
Yeah,
too. It's awesome.
Tatsuya, I think, does like they do a really great job about like having the bowl with the broth at like
Yeah,
the
the
bottom,
broth.
and they have a separation with like the noodles on top, and then you get to like dump
Yeah.
it in and then let it all set and mix.
Mix it in.
Yeah, proper.
Yummy.
I went yesterday to my dermatology appointment to get
Oh,
my
with
my
that bitch.
Well, this time I was like, I'm not letting this woman's mood dictate the situation here.
Okay.
So like before she walked in, I was like, I'm just gonna pretend to be the nicest person in the world. I'm gonna be a big smile. And she walked in, I was like, oh my God, hi, how are you? It's so good to see you again. And she was like, hi. And I was like, just trying to like, not have this be a terrible cold transaction. And she was not taking the bait at all.
Oh, bummer.
And
What's wrong with this lady?
I don't know.
It's weird to have patience and not be like very nice to them.
Bedside manner.
I feel like that's so strange.
Sometimes they see a lot of people.
Yeah,
And a lot of
but
people
still.
are really difficult. And especially people who go in and they're talking to a doctor, they like are their own hypochondriacs. And they're like, well, actually, I think I've already Googled it. And it might actually be this, but I've had a history of this. And it sucks because they should be taken seriously and heard. But for a person who's having to deal with that back to back to back to back to back,
Yeah, but so do you think that people who work in customer service, because people are fucking assholes to them all day, should then be rude to other people who call?
not at all. I'm just saying there's like a pattern, and I think that's why they act the way they act is because they just have to deal with so much bullshit. Their brain just puts
I think
up a
he's just
wall.
giving context.
I'm giving context to
Not
where, like,
excuse.
why I think that they act that way.
I did leave and I was like, this woman every day of her life is just going into rooms, people showing her something, and she's like, yep, it's something, it's nothing. And like, that's her whole life every day. And I feel like the vibe that I got was like, she was realizing that she picked the wrong career and she's now just stuck being a
What if
dermatologist.
she's just like a meanie?
I feel like she's like young. She might be like younger than us. She's like a young, cool looking, like, nice looking girl.
Wait, so
but
did you
just,
get results?
No. So first of all, she comes in with like needles and a thing and doesn't tell me what's going to happen. And she's like, okay, just give me a second. I got to fill these needles up. How are you with needles? And I was like, oh, I'm okay with them. Like, it's not
I
going to
love
be
them.
a big deal.
I love you.
They're not ideal, but I can deal with it. She's like, so you're going to be okay or not? And I was like, yeah, I'll be okay. And then she goes, okay, well, this is going to hurt. And I was like, you're not supposed to tell me that.
Wait,
Give me
what?
like a little bit of just like, all right, this might feel a little whatever, but she's like, all right, this is the part that's going to hurt. This is the worst part.
Was
and
it
then
the numbing?
yeah, it's like a numbing.
Okay.
And I asked her, I was just like trying to make conversation. I was like, what's in the needle to like help with the whatever? She's like, it's lidocaine and epi. Just take your shirt off. And I was like,
She's like, shut the
okay,
fuck
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Wow.
I felt like a toddler like asking questions at a summer camp where the instructor's
That's
just like,
fucking crazy.
Sometimes I wish I was a kid again because I felt like doctors were so nice when you were a kid.
that's where I, yeah.
Like your pediatrician was just like, how are we doing today? My favorite person. Mom, he looks great. You doing soccer? Oh, yeah. My son at home, he did soccer. Didn't like it, so
Do
he
you
moved
want
him
a
to
doc-
T-ball.
Doing your podcast?
Yeah, doing a podcast.
Your 3 podcasts?
Yeah.
Yay, good job.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
And like,
I don't know.
I want a lollipop afterwards. I'm so used to, I went to the doctor so much more as a kid than as an adult. So I think I'm just like in that mindset, but God.
I think if I experienced that, I would immediately look up her reviews and see if other people have had like bad experiences.
I should do that.
And then I would never go back.
I just don't. It was so difficult to get an appointment, find one that works with my insurance.
Right when she walks out the door, you go, "Excuse me, just one thing." She goes, "Yeah." You should say, "Did I do something wrong?"
For real.
Do you hate me?
She goes, "No, not
And
at
it
all."
was
I
this-
go, "Well, just the way you were acting." She's like, "Sweetie, that's not."
No,
like,
she
you
would
just-
be like, "Nope, you're fine," and then she was just the same thing. Give
Nope.
him a month, as in like come back in a month. So she does the whole thing. She takes the thing off my back, the thing off my toe, and she was like, "You may not want to look at this part." And the tool that she used is like, it looks like it's from the medieval like times. It's a circular metal thing with a bunch of like pointy things, and she like scrapes shit out of my body, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"That's crazy." And then she finishes, and she was like, "All right, so I'll see you in a month." And I was like,
Wait,
"Well,
what?
when do I hear my results? Like, will you call me?" She was like, "You can come back in a month and we'll discuss it." And I was like,
Mike, you need to get a new dermatologist.
You should get mine. He's awesome.
This is crazy.
Thank you for your patience.
Come back
says
in
that-
a month.
He says that like 5 times. Like in
Does he
one
say?
day. He's like, "Thank you
"Good
for
job
your
on
patience."
your podcast."
Once again, thank you for your
"So we'll see." My foot is fucking
You could
killing
be
me.
dead by then.
No, for real.
Well, she's doing a biopsy, which I
But,
think
like that takes like a week or two to
I'm
get
gonna
back.
I'm gonna call the office and be like, "Hey, I don't want to schedule an appointment to come in. Can you just tell me what my results are?"
Usually they will, if it is something, they'll call you immediately.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll like contact you. Whoever like the lab is.
I just don't like that I have to wait now till like May 13th
No,
or
that's
whatever to go and
actually
find out
insane.
if I have fucking skin cancer.
We're gonna get you a new derm.
Join the club.
I thought someone just got diagnosed with it.
Someone that
cancer?
you know, or
no, a
like
celeb.
Cool.
And my foot hurts now.
Well, not cool.
Of course.
It
I
was
mean,
like
they
pretty.
took a
They
little.
scraped the whole fucking thing out of my ears. Like, ugh.
Did you have
Anyway,
a pic? Did you take a pic?
no, but it's
It's on a toe or the foot.
on the top of my toe, like right underneath where my nail is.
Little
Oh,
big piggy,
underneath?
little piggy.
Second to last, small pinky.
The one that went wee wee all the way home.
Post it on Feet Finder.
Oh, and just get a. I did ask. I took a picture and put it into ChatGPT, and I was like, "Is this skin cancer?" And it was like, "It doesn't look like it, but your dermatologist is doing the right thing by a biopsy because whatever." And I was just like, "All right." I didn't want to ask any more questions about Bob Marley. You guys told me he died from toe skin cancer.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Another thing, just that I came across. Have you seen the Italian brain rot memes on the internet?
I've
Italian
never
brain.
even seen the brain rot.
I've
ones.
seen the pop. I mean, I know what brain rot is. I know
Yeah.
that there's like the big trend in meme where a guy goes around with a binder full of brain rot images and
Yes.
just points to them.
This is a new thing. I literally found it last night. It was just this guy. He would like get a flash of an image, and then it's like, how quickly can you name the brain rot? And it's all these like Italian, like, oh, this is Coco da Bupu, and this is Boppity Boopy, and this is Yabba da Bub. And it's these AI weird fucking images. And I sent it to Ella because she's Italian, and I was like, is this a thing? Like, it had 500,000 likes on it. It is a massive thing. Ella's like, I've never heard of this. And then this morning, I was just, every single thing I scrolled through, it would be like Bernie Sanders AI on the Joe Rogan Experience. And he's like, now, if you're going to take an IQ test, if you think that Copo de Pupo is a better meal but
That was
like
everywhere.
and it's like people interviewing Italians on the street of like, what's your favorite Italian meal? It's
How
crazy.
many people did you send it to?
Just Ella. She's the
You
only
have
Italian.
to be careful with brain rot because brain rot is like it becomes. I wouldn't not say like a virus to.
But that's what it feels like.
Your feed,
Yeah.
but like I think the algorithm like sees things and it doesn't know it's brain rot, but it knows that there's some element to it that you find interesting, and it just keeps like in a way it's like trolling your own feed. I've seen some people who like their
whole feed is brain rot.
starts going to rot.
That's what it felt like. I felt like I got sucked into like this portal of just cappuccino capupu, and it's just like a hedgehog with like Nike shoelaces flying through the countryside. It's so strange. If you in the comments have seen this, please let me know. I feel like I was like in a fever dream. I woke up and I was like, was that a real thing that I saw? And then I saw like 5 of them this morning. But yes, the
Yeah.
brain rot stuff I think it's so funny.
Very good for your brain so early on in the day.
I did wake up early today because I have a flight tomorrow. So I try to like prepare myself by
What time is your flight?
8 a.m.
Ugh, at LAX.
I know.
I mean, yeah, that's an early morning.
So that means I got to wake up at like 4:30.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Would you rather take a
That's
1 a.m.
crazy.
flight or an 8 a.m. flight?
I would take an 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
I would rather take an 8 a.m. I'd rather just be tired because at 1 a.m. I won't be able to sleep. I don't sleep
You're
on
not
planes.
sleeping on the flight.
No,
So at 1 a.m. I
usually
can't
do.
sleep.
For
Well,
overnight
that's nice.
though, New York to LA, you really by
like
the time you
4
go up
hours.
and then you land, you have like 3.5 hours to sleep. Now, from early mornings to late nights, mom is always on the go, juggling work, family, and everything in between. So this Mother's Day, treat her to the Everyday Earbuds by Raycon, because she deserves a moment to relax, recharge, and enjoy her favorite music, podcasts, and calls in crystal clear sound. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds are the perfect gift for your mom, whether she's hitting the gym, busy at work, or taking one of the many phone calls she habitually puts on speakerphone each day. Give your mom the gift of premium audio that goes where she does. Their latest model is better than ever, with 32 hours of battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets her pair with 2 devices at once. She'll never ask you for Bluetooth help again. Speaking of battery, with Raycon's quick charge function, just 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. These earbuds also come with active noise cancellation, which is often difficult to find at such an accessible price point, but not with Raycon, starting at just half the price as other premium audio brands. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds come in a spectrum of vibrant colors to match your mom's style. For my mom, I'm getting her a nice deep red so they're easy to spot. You can see them on the table, on the counter, in the purse, easy to find. And if your mom's not liking her Raycons, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy, no questions asked. So go to buyraycon.com/good to get 20% off site-wide. Right now, Raycon is offering up to 20% off site-wide when you go to buyraycon.com/good. That's BUYRAYCON.com/good. And now, back to the episode.
Yeah, I just hate that night of packing, and like you kind of stay up a little bit later because you're like packing, and you're like, gosh, now I have to like sleep.
Try to go to bed. I know.
Try to go to bed because I have to get up at 6. Like I don't know, it kind of tosses me off. Sometimes I have a big red eye.
I'm
like,
mentally ruined when I have an early flight. Like
Yeah,
the rest of the
it's-
day, I'm done until the next day.
I'm thriving.
On
I
an
just
early
like my
flight.
body.
Yeah, I love an early flight. I love watching the sunrise from the window,
Ugh.
keeping it open while
Man,
everyone
can
sleeps.
you please shut the window? It's
6
early.
It's 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Aaron's like, ee!
I bring
Yeah.
sunglasses on those flights so I can try to sleep because I know everyone's gonna like be awake.
Yeah.
But I know I fall asleep on 100% of flights no matter what time of day.
So lucky.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, if I'm like going to New York, I'm like, okay, it's fine to get up early because then I'll be like acclimated to the time there.
That's why I did it today. I woke up at
Yeah.
like 6:30 to try to like.
Wow, look at
I
you.
know. That's why I had a time to do Italian brain rot scrolling this
Yeah.
morning.
Woke
Instead
up
of
early and rotted your brain.
yeah,
Are you excited to go home?
yeah, I think so. It is Passover.
Yeah. You
It's
can't
like-
eat, right?
Yeah, it's like you can't eat anything with like flour or gluten or.
What's on the menu?
Sounds like a great time.
Woo!
Yeah, it's all right.
Is there imagery like for certain Jewish holidays? Like,
Oh,
so when I
yeah.
close my eyes and I think of Christmas, I see,
Like a tree.
and I guess like, for me, I do see menorah, but I'm like, what's the branding
for Passover?
Yeah,
like the
The
Seder.
branding.
It's like the big table, and
Oh.
then there's like the plate with all the different things on it, and
Okay.
the matzah.
Are there colors?
Not really.
Is that the one where you play a game and try to find something?
Yes. Whoa, Carly.
Yeah.
It's like
Do tell.
Easter.
Are you familiar with this? Finding the afikomen, it's called. I think
Afikomen.
What did you call me?
Chaim did a TikTok about it that they're like, which are the 3 sisters? It's basically you have the matzah, you break one of them in half during the meal, and then at some point in the meal, the dad or whoever's leading it hides the matzah somewhere around the house, and then all the kids have to find it, and whoever finds it wins the prize.
What's the best prize you ever got?
$1. It wasn't.
Do
weren't-
really rich people like give more than
Oh
that?
yeah, I'll see like.
Well,
I
they are
mean,
Jewish.
Like Birkins.
Well, growing up, I didn't. You don't get exposed to like how other families are doing it, but now there's like these,
TikTok
rich
and
Jewish
stuff.
kids, and it'll be like, well, here's your Birkin for finding the
Dude.
afikomen, and I'm
I
just
want
like,
to end up on that side of TikTok.
How hard is it to find?
I mean, it's just like a piece of matzah, and they put it usually like in a bag. Like usually at school, the kid will make their matzah afikomen bag as like a arts and crafts thing, and then it goes in that, and then the dad will hide it like under the couch or behind the piano, but yeah, now I'm seeing like, damn, there's some rich fucking Jewish kids just getting like crazy gifts, like
a car.
yeah.
I follow this girl on TikTok. I actually don't follow her. They just always come up because I love watching them. And she's so her parents are fucked up rich. I might have talked to you about it. But for Chinese New Year, she was like, oh, finally opening my gift. And it was like $100,000 and just stacks of cash.
Jesus.
Yeah, these rich people on
Gung Hei Fat Choi.
Yeah.
what's that?
Happy New Year.
Chinese
Oh,
New
oh.
Year. Is that right? Hung Hei Fat Choi? Gung Hei Fat Choi? I don't know.
Yeah, these rich people, I don't know, they're pushing the limits with like flaunting their wealth on social media. Like the one girl who's like, here's how I spend my $100,000 a month allowance.
Dude, I don't get that stuff.
I love it.
A part of me, I think it's like rage baiting, where like they're
think
really
it
not
is, yeah.
spending the money. They're acting like
One
they
girl
are.
does that.
So you think that they're spending all that money and they get all the views and they make a bunch of money off the views. But then I think it's the most classless thing ever. If you really have that money and you need to go around and tell all of these people around the world what you're spending on, when these people are barely getting by.
Yeah, to me it's like just so unbelievably unrelatable that I'm like, this is crazy that like people of that wealth,
Like
this
exist
is how
in-
they're spending their money. Like one girl, she literally was like, here are my expenses for the month, and every month it's like $80K on clubbing.
Oh,
And I'm like,
my
that's
God.
crazy. Give
On
me more.
plumbing?
No, yeah, it's like
It's
abs-
interesting to see, but I think that they're like, I don't know. In France, they fucking guillotine these like rich people for flaunting their wealth too much.
on Red Note, if that app that's like TikTok
Yeah.
in China, if you flaunt wealth, you like get banned.
Really?
Yeah, this one girl, an American, obviously, was
What
like
country?
in China.
Red Note.
The Red Note app. If you flaunt wealth, so there was, I think she was American, and it was like when TikTok was shutting down in January, and she posted something, and you could just tell like the house was really big and nice, and it was like the background was just like a very nice home, and she got, I think, banned because they don't allow wealth like
boring.
showing
Like,
off wealth.
that's why I love the Housewives, because I'm like, this is just so fucking unrelatable. I love it.
I used to be obsessed with that VH1 show, like the lifestyles of
the
the rich and
Oh, yes.
famous.
Yeah, like Cribs.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
show me that.
I do. As a kid, I like that
Yeah.
stuff. Now as an adult, I just like see like,
Oh,
whatever.
It's so
Meh.
cool.
It
I
is-
love
no,
watching
it's-
AD. It's
yes,
like the adult
but there's
Cribs.
not the AD. They're not putting like price tags on stuff or.
In
Cribs
your
also,
mind.
where it's just like she bought her daughter a $50,000 bracelet and she's only 2 months old.
Yeah, like, oh my God, Sweet 16?
Oh, Sweet
Oh my
16.
Show. I
God.
love it.
You know,
I don't know what that is.
You know, Jennifer Lawrence was in a Sweet 16 commercial for MTV. It was like a little interstitial where it's like new season of My Super Sweet 16. It was like a little sketch. It's like
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence is like 14 years old in it.
Oh my God.
As an
And-
actress?
Love her.
Yeah, she was just clearly getting work because she got her big break in that movie Winter's Bone, and then she got Hunger Games and all that stuff.
She got a big break on the Sweet 16 commercial.
But yeah, no, but I guess so. I was just like, I remembered this kind of mini commercial that
Wow,
they would
look
make.
at this.
Yeah.
Come
So
on.
it wasn't a
Oh,
real
love it.
episode. It was just a commercial. Look at this. I feel like we're on the Joe Rogan podcast. Jamie, pull that up. No, this is, that's her. Kind of cool.
That's a good
Whoa.
subreddit called No Small Parts, where they find every like big actor's first role in a movie. It's
like Meghan Markle.
And it's things, well, in her, what's the show?
Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal. Yeah, but it'll be like, I don't know. Here's what's his name? The guy that within
I'm like,
the movie.
open it right now. I want to know.
The dude
Yeah.
with Sydney Sweeney, the guy that everybody likes.
Glenn Powell.
Yes, he was in The Dark Knight as like one of the guys that like Bane just pushes.
He's like in the stock market.
Yeah, he's like a stock market guy, and he's just like in it for one. He has one line in the movie, but he's in that movie.
Also, yeah, Glenn Powell was in a show that I watched as a kid, and it was about a bunch of kids in like a plane crash that goes down on an island. I actually think it was a reality show that was on like Discovery Kids.
What?
Called,
Plane
the
crash.
breaks. What do you mean?
it was like
Okay,
a
kids,
It was
survive.
Survivor. It was like Survivor for kids. I think.
Actually, Survivor.
But they like simulated plane
They
crash.
crashed a plane into an island.
Yeah, a Survivor. They're like marooned on an island.
Yeah, but they didn't crash
they,
the
like, take a
plane.
boat.
I think I'm getting two different
There's
kid
a
shows
show-
confused.
Lost?
There's a
Yeah.
fake show though.
Kid shows.
Or there's like a fictional show. What the heck is it called?
But the kids in the plane crash.
Yeah.
Called like Flight 47 Down, but I think that's the 9/11 movie.
No, it's like the parents are like sending all of their like bougie ass kids to this fucking Survivor type thing, and they simulate this plane crash for them. Like the people who are, what the hell is it called? It was on like Amazon Prime.
oh yes, Wild.
The
Wild.
Wild
Oh,
Ones.
the fictional show. It's
Yeah.
not Yellow Jackets, but it's like Yellow Jackets. It's a bunch of kind of young girls
yeah, but they're not
too.
eating each other.
I know, right? I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Patricia watched that,
Yes,
and the girl from Fallout is in it.
I don't know.
Okay.
I only watched the first episode of Fallout. Too scary.
Fall in.
Walton. Love you
Speaking
too.
of, speaking of cribs, did you guys see that JoJo, like the singer, Get Up?
Yeah.
She did when she was little, and that song came out. She was little, and she did cribs, and she had a house on the Cape. and
Yeah.
she like showed
Just
it
like
off
an
and everything.
average house.
These are my friends. They so crazy.
No, but then they like later, like more recently, she said that wasn't even her house. She was just using it for cribs.
I heard this.
And I think that's like a common thing.
On cribs, yeah.
I just wanted to know if Missy Elliott actually had the Ferrari bed.
I don't remember that one.
Missy Elliott had a
I
bed.
feel like they always
Her
had
bed
crazy
was
beds.
a Ferrari, and she would like sleep in it.
That's pretty sick.
And I thought that, and like
What
the
the
hood of the
fuck?
car would go up, and it
Yeah.
was a TV.
Bring
You're-
it back.
You're kidding
Bring
me.
it back. I would eat that shit up all day.
That's pretty sick.
The thing is, people are just so like boring. Like I feel like every house looks the same. Like I need like weirdness like that. Like
Yeah.
a Corvette bed, not just like
The thing is, we don't know. Bring back cribs,
True.
and then
Yeah.
these celebrities will start doing crazy shit again.
I
Because
know.
AD is too manicured, too
Yeah, it's
manufactured.
like
Oh,
that.
so
I'm like,
good though. I love it.
But they're that they're
course.
bringing in
The
like,
day of,
yeah.
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
also I read that Cribs did that too, and all the cars when people were like, "Here's my garage. All the cars were rentals on Cribs."
They're like,
But
"We gotta
then
make it interesting,"
They had
so-
I don't know if you remember the one from Wu-Tang Clan, Redman. He just lived at like his mom's house in Staten Island.
Yeah.
and it was just like the
like
most
Pete.
regular house of all time, and it was like one of the best episodes. 'Cause
That's-
you're like,
that's
yeah,
funny.
we do the laundry, well, the whatever.
Me, I'm like, change the channel. Give me the Ferrari bed.
give me the mega mansion.
Remember Mariah Carey where she like gets in her bathtub at the end?
What?
She,
Oh, she does.
She
She, like,
puts on
"Okay,
a
you guys
towel
get
and
outta
she's like,
here."
"You guys
Yeah.
get out of here!" And I was like, "What?" I was just like 10, and I'm like, "I can't believe I'm
like,
watching this right now."
You're like,
Boner
I
alert.
gotta go to my bedroom really quick.
Man,
Oh, bring it back. I feel like they tried. Didn't they try to bring it back? Like
Cribs?
recently?
yes, they definitely have tried to do like revivals of it, but the thing is,
No one just like people just don't watch TV anymore.
just
like
upload
that.
the whole thing onto
Yes.
just TikTok, and
Or
I'll watch the
YouTube,
whole
yeah.
damn
No,
thing.
Literally.
Well, they probably do it on like the MTV app, but the MTV app sucks.
It's so bad. Oh my
Yeah.
god. It's always been bad too. The website's
Yes.
been bad. Like I've used it my whole life, I feel.
Still
Watch
love you,
Teen Mom.
MTV.
Oh yeah, love MTV.
There's a really funny thing from The Simpsons where the neighbor divorces his wife, and he's like got this whole big bachelor pad now, and he has a race car bed for himself. And Homer comes over and he's like, "Look at what I got, Homer! I have a race car bed. This is so cool. What do you think?" And he goes, "I don't know. I sleep in a big regular bed with my wife." It's just like so sad. But the race car, that's reminding me of the race car bed. That is
Yeah.
kind of sick though to have a like Ferrari that opens up.
Yeah.
It's
That's
insane.
insane.
It's like
It's
an
insane.
earthquake.
But
proof
imagine
bed.
your shin hitting that in the middle of the night when you go up to get, just like, oh, where the fuck? God!
No.
Just a shin against hard steel. Like,
I hear the steering wheel.
just like, fuck this.
Yeah, it has a car alarm.
Sets it off.
It's so annoying.
I will say we got rid of our wooden bed frame and now have like a cloth one.
A
So
soft
much
frame
better.
bed?
Yeah.
Did you get a soft frame?
Yeah.
Best.
Game changer.
Oh, and it's great even when you move. It's just, it goes right on top of a box frame. Like, the steel frame that you put a mattress on.
Yeah.
You know that? But then you just slip it over and it's soft.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like two big pieces
Okay.
on my bed.
Wait,
Yeah.
whoa. I have a wooden bed. What's bad about it?
You're just
Knocking your shins.
Yeah, when you get like. if
Oh
you-
yes, yeah, yeah. Mine's like it's so low to the ground that like it's where my
Yeah.
shin is.
Yeah.
We knock our shins
Oh.
24/7 on that thing.
Probably
Oh,
have
really?
permanent bone damage
Yeah.
from the amount of times.
Yeah, gonna have a broken.
And in the middle
Leg.
of the night if you do it, or like you're dead asleep and your partner does it, and then you think there's like an intruder because
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
screaming at the top of their lungs.
I thought Patricia went missing yesterday.
Wait, why?
Yo, missing.
Wait, why?
So I leave to go to
this
I come
before
back
or
from
after
I
our
come back
call?
from the gym after our call, way after our call. This is around like 5:30, or I get home and it's like 6. And I know she's home because I see her locations in the house, and she's in like, I assume she's in one of the back rooms. I start like cooking up dinner, and I'm like making Chinese food, and I'm like, Patricia, hey, dinner's ready, and she's like not answering. And then I look at the location, I'm like, where is she? And oh, she's here in the house. And I go into each one of the bedrooms. She's not there. I go into the bathrooms. She's not there.
I don't like this. Yeah, that would freak me out.
And then I'm like, okay, she must be in the garage out back. She's always like out there doing stuff. I go back, she's not there. And I'm like, Patricia, I'm like shouting out. And I'm like, where the hell could she be? And I call like her friends. I go, have you seen Patricia? I was like, no.
You start calling
Did
friends.
you
Like-
call her?
Well, because also I'm
Her phone was
cooking.
at home?
I'm cooking. So I don't
You
want
got the
stuff.
pasta playlist on. You got 8 minutes.
Yes,
and
Barilla.
But it's just like I'm trying to just tend to my walk and my fried rice and my chicken and stuff.
Yeah,
I
you
got
tried
a good
calling
thing going.
her.
I tried calling her
Okay.
and it was she wasn't
No ring.
answering. But I'm like, wait, so clearly she must be somewhere in the house. And I'm losing my mind. And then I call her brother. I'm like,
while the
brother.
wok is sizzling too.
Yes.
You're like,
Wait, I'm dead that you called her friends because her friends are probably like, what the fuck, Matt? Like, you can't find her?
Yeah.
and
This is coming from the man also who multiple times has said he would stay calm in a
in a crisis.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
missing
I
for
was
10 minutes.
I was calm, but then I was like, I shouldn't. I was worried, like, should I be calling people, or I didn't need.
Okay.
Didn't know
He's like, I'm the
which.
police.
I would not like calling police,
I
but
know.
like
Just curious.
it was about like a good 15, 20 minutes where I'm like, where the hell is she?
That's a decent amount of
Why
time.
would she leave the house without her phone? But I'm like, but where is her
Did you
phone?
only look at each room one time?
3 times? But
Whoa.
Get this.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Mint Mobile. Now, do you say data or something else? Well, I say both, depending on who I'm talking to. But for the longest time, I thought paying a fortune on my monthly data plan was just normal until we found out about Mint Mobile and their premium wireless plans that start at just $15 a month. And we're saving so much money by using Mint Mobile. So say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. All plans come with high-speed data, your choice, and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for just $15 a month. No matter how you say it, don't overpay for it. Shop data plans at mintmobile.com/influences. That's mintmobile.com/influences. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month 5 GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and extra fees. See Mint Mobile for details. And now back to the episode.
So
She's like playing hide and seek.
That's it's.
I
I feel like it's
looked
one of
into
those
the
Scooby-Doo
closets of
things.
each one of the rooms, and I walked into each one of the rooms, and I looked into the bathrooms for each one of the rooms. And then finally, and I'm on the phone with her brother, and I'm like, I cannot find your sister.
Her brother
He goes,
in Alabama.
in Florida, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Much better.
I don't know. I don't know why I called her brother. It was just the first person
man.
where like I called all of her immediate friends who I know that maybe would have talked. Sorry.
No, this is a
It's
funny
just
story.
funny.
Continue.
Oh. And
You're
then
not
he's
doing
like, he
anything
goes,
wrong.
have you looked harder, like around the house? And then that kind of freaked me out more. Where I'm like, what do you mean if I looked harder? Do you mean she's going to be like dead in a corner somewhere? Like, I'm like, where is she? And I'm like, Patricia! Patricia! I'm
Oh
like
my
shouting.
God.
And then all of a sudden I hear, what? And I run to the back bedroom. And so in our guest bedroom, sometimes if we're doing laundry and stuff, we'll put like our laundry baskets on top of the bed, and it's a low bed. She took a nap in the corner of that bed and put the sheets over her. You could not, if you walked in,
Like, you can't tell it's her.
In one, I nap usually in that bedroom sometimes. She always naps in our main bedroom.
I see.
It was so unlike her to ever nap in that room.
Completely covered in the laundry.
Completely covered. You would have never noticed that a body was under there.
In the laundry.
So she wakes up.
She's like, what? And I'm like, I've been looking for you for 30 minutes. I'm on the phone with your brother right now.
Just fighting.
like, I was just
Helicopter
sleeping.
above, SWAT team barging in.
Yeah.
How many people did you call?
3. I called her like best friend and like our other best friend, who like I know she texts on the daily.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, did you like hear from her? When was the last
I think
time?
Patricia might be missing.
I was worried I was freaking out more the people I
Well,
was
yeah.
calling
Well, yeah.
more than myself.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd be
Especially,
like,
I'm assuming they're all not here in California.
No, the other 2 were like LA friends who lived
Oh.
like 2 blocks away. We're like, did she walk over to your place to like try on clothes but left her phone? That's
she's just wandering. Like,
yes.
the
I'm like,
streets.
where could my wife be without her phone? Like it was, I don't know, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys a story about Emma's friend that we went to her house because we had no idea where she was, but her locate, like that whole thing?
No.
One of her friends was like going to Vegas with her boyfriend in that morning, and I was at Emma's house, and she was like, it's just so weird. Like, she's not. I've called her like 3 times. I've texted her. She hasn't said anything. Her phone says like her location is she's at her apartment, but she's supposed to be in Vegas. So like, I don't understand. And she has an extra key to her house, and she was like, will you come with me to like go see like
Commit a crime.
Yeah, commit a crime. And so we went over there, and it was just, she forgot her phone. It was just in the house. But I was like, oh God. She was like, don't. She's like, I'll go in first. I was like, oh my God, what are you expecting? Like, because, you know.
It is a weird thing that we're so used to being able to know where everybody is at all the time that the second someone is unreachable, I at least go into panic mode too. Like on a beach somewhere. Twice I've been on vacation with friends at the beach. There's like 5 people. 2 people or even 1 person's like, I'm just going to take a walk on the beach. I'm going to leave my phone. I'll be back. And then I don't see them for like 3 fucking hours. And I'm like, well, this vacation's ruined. Are they going to get back to the Airbnb? We need to get I have the keys to the car. They have the key to the Airbnb. We're in another country. Their passport. I can't do anything. And then I start walking up and down the beach, and I'm like, have you seen this man? And I start asking people because like if you go for a walk on the beach, don't go for more than like 30 minutes. Like be back because you don't know. I don't know. Maybe we have like a dinner reservation we forgot about, and just keep your fucking phone on. And no, it's fine. I'll be back.
Hey,
soon.
but let's go 90s, Mike.
Let's
go 90s.
If we're going 90s, where it's just the 2 of us going together
to the 90s,
that's fine.
That's some tea.
Go 90s with a partner,
with a friend, but like don't leave other people that are like waiting for you.
Well, that's how they used to do back in the day.
Now there's rules. Now there's stipulations to your whole.
I wouldn't go.
90s.
No, I would never leave a crew of people on a beach in a foreign land and walk for 3 hours and be like, oh yeah, I ended up getting like food here, and it's just like, what if we wanted to leave? I had to use the bathroom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't go 90s when other people are depending on you. Go 90s with your local community, but I don't know.
I was even like freaking out when I was on the phone with like the people, like Patricia's friends, going, what if this audio is used in like a missing documentary where I'm just like, have you seen where, do you know where Patricia is? I'm cooking Chinese food right now. And I can't find
Did you
her.
ever go to, oh my God, they're going to think it was me. The cops are going to think I killed her.
For sure not. No. I'd be like, bring that on all day. If someone wants to accuse me of a crime and I know I didn't do it,
but what if
what
if they were like, let's just say it's him and get this shit over with and like blame it on you and framed you.
I'll be like, talk to my lawyer. Like,
yeah, but your lawyer's like, sorry, Matt, this is really.
This doesn't look
persuasive
good.
case.
Carly, that would suck. It would be a terrible situation. That sounds like a nightmare, Carly. What if?
How would you feel?
Awful. I would feel insane. Are you like, yeah?
I'd visit you in jail.
You would?
I don't actually know.
I'd probably think he did it.
Have you ever talked to anybody in jail, like through a window?
No, but like, I kind of think that's very interesting.
You had a pen pal?
In jail?
Oh,
You did?
and like when you're in school?
No.
I think we did that.
I had a pen pal in Mongolia.
Oh, that's cool. People have been writing Luigi in jail, and he like responds to a lot of people.
King.
Yeah, and he's like very sweet in the.
XO Luigi.
No, literally, he's like, "Oh wow, thank you so much."
Luigi.
He's
Keep
like,
slaying, bestie. You're like, someone else I saw. I don't know if this is real, but some guy from like another country came out and said that he was the guy who did it and like completely confessed to everything.
Wait,
I think it's just
really?
a crazy person trying to get attention.
Always
but it
happens.
was like, oh, Luigi's able to be free now because someone else confessed to it. But I don't think that's the real case.
Dang. Yeah, they want to give him the death penalty.
I don't know. I've never been to a jail to visit
The
somebody.
death penalty is in the state of New York?
They're pushing for it.
Yeah, they want it. For
Yeah,
him.
not good.
They're just trying to make like a statement, I think.
Okay. Are we doing Am I the Asshole?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Oh, we've passed the point of no return. Oh, we did pass the point of no return.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow,
Ooh,
another
keep
fun
pushing
one.
it. I will say one of our last, I don't think it's our last podcast, but maybe the one before that, people were like obsessed. Like,
Oh,
they
because we were
loved
just
it.
cackling the whole
Just
time.
yapping.
I think so. I feel that's when Matt was hungover. But
I'm
you're
insanely hungover.
You were
I
so
think
like,
you're like more relaxed when you're that way.
Okay, so I should just be drinking the night before I do
Yeah,
good
yeah.
A lot,
influences?
a lot.
Your body
I think
doesn't have the ability to produce the anxiety. Of,
Yeah.
of
Honestly, I
You
think
become
that's
like a
true.
little less filtered too.
Okay.
You're just like,
I think that's
I'll be
so
a
true
little
because
sassy.
I remember like now I hate hangovers, but like when I first moved here and we were like drinking and stuff, I'd have hangovers, and the next day I'd be like, oh, I'm just laughing, and like, I don't know, you just feel real giddy. I feel like the anxiety isn't really there, but as you get older, it really
I love
comes.
some good hangover laughs.
Yeah.
Like in the morning after, you're still like, you still feel a little drunk. Everyone's, guards are down. Just good times.
What is that? Like, why does being hungover make you a little slap happy? Just because you're tired and
I think the alcohol is still in your system, and you're
little
also
bit.
like coming to. What?
There's just like a.
Oh my gosh, is that your hair or my hair?
I think it's like a.
Fuzz.
Get it off.
Is it Patricia's? You might get
DNA evidence.
blamed.
You're being framed.
Like, I just wonder what they would do to because I feel like that probably happens a lot.
I would have though a full like alibi from like the time I was gone that I said goodbye to her.
They were like,
This is going to be used in the documentary. He admitted to having an alibi ahead of the trial. On his phone.
when he was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm accounted for everywhere I went.
I just think
so-
you would be the funniest
Cooking
friend.
Chinese food.
You'd be the funniest friend to be like framed for murder.
That would be.
Just because we've seen you accidentally like pretending to get arrested by
Oh, yeah.
police.
Oh right.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
hilarious. Just because you're so innocent, like actually.
Bring it. The biggest thing I'd be so conflicted about is like if you were being accused of murder, is like, you know, the cops are gonna ask you like, where were you? What's your whole story? And especially if you didn't do it, you would be completely honest. But I'd be so worried if I
Me
said
too.
too
Of
much, and they're
course.
like, whoa.
Anything can be said or used against you in a court
Right.
of law.
You really like to yap, huh?
Right,
You got
right.
that podcast? You're
I
really
didn't-
good at telling stories, huh, Mr. King?
Made
Like,
up stories?
I'm obsessed with the bring it on. Like in the doc, it would be Matt being like, bring it on, and then just him behind bars.
Yeah, just
Bring it
fades
on,
to
bring it
black
on.
and white.
But
And
wait,
he-
we
and
didn't
he-
get to. None of us have ever talked to someone behind a glass.
Oh
No.
no.
Thank God.
Didn't you go to a jail when you were in school?
Yeah, but we didn't talk to anyone through a glass. Like
We
with
did
a
that
phone.
too. It's like a scared straight. Like,
You did a scared straight.
no, but it's like don't. It was part of the DARE program. They brought us to like the local county jail to like see what it's like when you get your fingerprint processed and what it's like when you sit in the waiting room and
Put you in
they
juvie
put you
for
in a
an
cell.
Take
afternoon.
mugshots of you guys, just like 6-year-olds, just like.
That'd be
But you're all
that'd be
smiling
sick.
because you don't know.
I have my picture of when I graduated from DARE, and it's
You graduate from DARE?
Wait, what?
I feel like I
Academy?
don't really know what DARE is. Like I know it's
drug
It's like resistance.
drug.
like I know
I
it's
didn't
like
know
what
that
it
we,
is.
like,
It's a
It got
program.
a cap and gown.
It's
it's a
drug
drug.
awareness resistance education, right? Is that it?
I don't know. I haven't done
Probs.
that since like 6th grade.
I thought it was just like you learn about it in school. I didn't know it was
I
a thing you
thought so,
graduated.
They
too.
kind of like had to rebrand it because it became like this ironic,
Cool.
like cool thing to
Yeah.
wear. But sometimes I feel like I see them outside of like grocery stores or something.
I know, same.
Like a table, it's like DARE,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
It's like outside of Whole Foods.
but like if I go up, what are they gonna tell me? Like, what's
Listen, I
being-
smoke weed, okay? That's as
like,
far
are
as
you
I'll go.
high?
To resist drugs and violence. Oh yeah, and this was like Tony the Tiger was
To
the
resist drugs and violence, but that's not the fucking acronym. Like it's DARE to
drug
resist drugs.
abuse resistance education.
Oh, drug abuse. I think they might have changed it to awareness at some point.
But it's like DARE, like I dare you to do it.
that aim
I
to
know.
prevent drug use, gang membership, and violent behavior, often involving police officers visiting elementary school classrooms to educate children about the dangers of drugs and how to resist peer pressure. Yeah, like I didn't know that you graduated DARE.
What was it like a cut? You were
You're
a
just,
Cub
you have to take a
Scout.
drug test to graduate.
I could see like you did
Pass.
You're
like a
6.
day seminar of something and they like certify you.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I probably did that as a Cub Scout. I just don't remember. Did you guys ever have mad science come to your school?
Wait, yeah, I think so.
Like they would do like
Yes,
a show like
crazy
we're
experience.
mad science.
Yes, and that was the first time I ever heard someone say, I don't even know the saying anymore, but like a watch pot never boils or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good phrase.
Yeah, like you've heard that, right?
I think about that a lot.
Well,
What does that mean?
A watched
it's like
pot.
when you're watching your,
water boil. Like
Water
it's never gonna
boil.
boil if you're just like staring at it. Like
but it does eventually.
it
I
like
know,
and I
but
will.
stand there
It takes
and I watch
forever.
it.
I do
know.
believe that when I look at it, it's like pressing pause, so I just walk away.
But then
Oh,
I
I
walk
said it-
away and I go like watch TV and forget about it, and then I'm like, oh, whoops.
You
I
don't
always
hear it?
set a timer where I'm like, how long does it take for this?
Well,
much
yeah,
water
it's just
to
like an
boil?
old saying.
And
I
then
think it's
oh.
old. It's basically saying like don't waste your time and like watch it. And he said that because he was doing some experiment with boiling water, and I was like, I literally was like, is that true? Like I thought it was true. I
Yeah.
took it so
I remember
earnestly.
he had like wall insulation, like the pink or like yellow stuff, but he's like, this is tobacco. This can destroy your lungs. And he was like they were doing science experiments talking about like.
It was like in the gym, right?
So it didn't work for you.
Well, then when I was a kid, I was confused because every time I was in an attic, I'm like, that's tobacco. Like, in terms of like
There's tobacco up here.
insulation, like it was some bizarre
Oh,
experiment.
that's funny. Yeah.
Do you guys like those stoplights that like you can't really see them until you like drive through and then it like kind of like opens up instantly? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not a
Kind
Like
clue.
a hooded stoplight?
But it's like the glass in front of it. It's almost like you can't see it until you like drive up to it and then it like
That seems dangerous.
immediately like I know it seems so impractical.
Because you're like, what color is it going to be?
Right, I do like the way they look,
I
but
don't know what that is.
like regular
I
stoplights, it's
think
just
it's
like
like a-
bright and you can see it. But sometimes you'll see a light that you can't really tell what it is. But then as you drive up to it,
kidding.
it like
We're talking about a
He's like, I don't
stops-
even know how to Google that.
stop
Yeah.
light. It's
I think
you
I
know
know
what
what
I'm
you're
talking
talking about,
about?
but in my head, every time I see it, I think it's a bad bulb.
that's
Like, I think it's something that like the bulb's gone bad, or at least like the paint on it has tarnished.
yeah.
And-
It looks like it's a solid color instead of like a bunch. You know, like a regular stoplight. It looks like it's just a bunch of mini LEDs inside of it, and it looks like it's a bunch
Yeah.
of small lights. But this one, it just looks like one solid light, and you can't really see it till you drive up to it, and then it opens up. I have a theory. I guess if you don't know what it is, then it's going to make no sense. But my theory is it makes people drive slower because it like
They don't know what it's
you
gonna be.
intentionally can't tell what the fucking light is until you get to it.
So
That's a
scary.
good
What if it's
theory.
red and you're just like, oh shit?
Well, that if you don't know what it is, you're like, I better fucking slow down anyway because I can't see what it is.
I would just be like,
It's
yeah.
green.
I never
You're
understand
gonna
it.
need to send me what that looks
I'll
like. 'cause
I'm gonna
I
record it the
genuinely
next
have no
time.
idea.
Hold on.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Lucy. Now, Lucy Breakers are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open to release extra flavor and hydration. It's 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco-free. Set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. Now, Lucy comes in a bunch of flavors, including mint, mango, berry citrus, apple cider, apple ice, espresso, etc. So let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/good and use promo code GOOD, GOOD, to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co. Use code GOOD to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. And now, back to the episode.
Sorry.
There were two sentences going at the same
I will
time.
record the next time I see it, and I will send it to you guys because I think it's one of the things that I really like seeing. I'm like, oh, there's one of those. It's like a little mini game in real life when I
Slug
find
bug.
one,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I thought it'd be something that people recognize, but I don't know.
I just never understand it when there's like street signs, like highway signs and stuff like that. Like usually they should be pretty. What's the word? Like luminescent when like your light's hitting it at night.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just like you can't read it. It looks like someone just tossed oil
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened there? Like, why is that not shining
Yeah.
anymore?
Probably the sun
Yeah, maybe.
exposure. I don't know.
Make 'em better.
I'm no scientist.
Make them better.
I'm no photosynthesizer.
Cheating on Topo today.
Okay,
Oh yeah, wow.
I love Topo Chico, as we all know. And I recently discovered that at Costco, they sell Topo Chico, and the Topo Chico Costco versions are like 50% bigger than the regular ones. Do you know
I saw
about this?
No, I saw you at Costco yesterday.
You saw, and you didn't say hi?
No, like on
Oh,
our
on
map.
Find My Friends.
'Cause I was
Oh,
like,
oh.
why the fuck isn't he texting me back? And I was like, where is this little bitch?
Okay,
And then you were at
Jesus.
Costco, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I had to go get a suitcase.
How many booms for that?
Probably one.
Yeah, do it.
Well, so they usually have these glass bottles that are cheaper and they're bigger. Like the regular Topo Chico's thing is like 12 ounces. So one is like not fully satisfying. I was like, I wish there's a little more, but Costco has these 50% bigger ones that are so fucking good. And then I went to Costco and they don't have them anymore. They have plastic bottles, and I will be buried before you see me drinking a Topo Chico out of a plastic fucking bottle. I don't know why I feel sacrilege to drink Topo
Yeah.
Chico out of
Yeah.
plastic.
How's that one?
This one's pretty good. I don't like that it's in plastic, but you get like 24 for
What's
the
the
same
name
price.
of it?
Mason Perrier. It's Perrier.
Oh, okay.
But
Maybe it always tastes like plastic to me for some
It's
reason.
his government name.
Maison
Yeah.
Perrier. But some people are always like commenting and messaging me that Topo Chico's like has
Yeah.
PFAs or something, and then I tried to look it up, and they say that they eliminated all of them, but then people are saying they still have more than you should have.
What's P?
It was like forever.
Chemis.
Forever chemicals.
Oh,
PFAS, PFAs.
Teflon.
Yeah, but like I don't. It's water
But
in a
it's like-
glass bottle. I don't
mean,
understand.
It's like you drink soda, you drink beer, soda. Like it's probably in everything.
I don't know, but the people have said that this is a better brand, and it's from France, so it feels a little fancier.
Oh, Perrier.
Yeah,
Maison
exactly.
Perrier.
And what's the other one?
Pellegrino.
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 Those
That's a
are
pretty
yum.
good
Those
one.
can make you shit.
Really?
I love
heard-
them. They have a really good one, a blood orange one.
Jack. Oh yes, I know what
Oh.
you're
Oh,
talking
a
about.
flavored
It's
Pellegrino.
so
Jack
yummy.
Shepard though one time just said like you can really only have one. If you have like 2 in a day, they can kind of run right through you.
Yeah, I guess if they're flavored with like the artificial, I could see you having like diarrhea.
I don't know.
They're so yummy.
Are they all flavored?
No, they have.
no.
I think it's like classic,
Yeah,
I don't know
like
why
a
this one
classic
says.
sparkling water.
This one says ultimate. I don't know what that means. Like, why is
Ultimate.
this?
It's caffeinated.
I don't think so. It's
I
just
don't think
zero.
Just more hops in it.
It's just way
Yeah,
super
it's an
carbonated.
IPA.
It is. I do like the idea of just like getting foods and like drinking from other parts of the world. Like my coffee every day. When I have my coffee in the morning, that coffee is from Africa. So I'm
Oh.
like the
Wow,
bean.
you're
The
so
bean,
Jumbo.
worldly.
yeah, and so like I'm getting coffee beans from Africa, which is grown in like African soil and rain and the air there.
You're gonna be broke after these tariffs.
down in Africa.
And then I get water from France. I feel like it's good to
As
have
of
like
yesterday.
what? What do you mean as
Didn't
of
you
yesterday?
just get this yesterday?
I mean, oh no, this was from my last Sunday's Costco trip. Yesterday, I literally just went to get a suitcase.
What kind
'Cause-
did you get?
At Costco,
Samsonite. Oh, it's so much cheaper.
Samsonite. I was so close.
Yeah,
At Costco.
What's that from?
Yeah, such a
Dumb and
hater.
Dumber.
Yeah, Swanson's what?
Swanson's Samsonite.
You gotta get in a way. They're so good.
A what?
In a
Away.
way.
What's in an away suitcase?
Yeah.
I feel like those were all the rage in like 2017 when YouTube started.
Still the rage.
I feel like though
Still use
everybody
mine.
has a ways. So right when those bags start coming out of the baggage claim, you're like, oh, sorry, that
I
one's
know.
that
You
one's
gotta
yours.
put like a little name
Sticker or
tag
something.
sticker, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
writing my name in big letters on my luggage.
Oh my god, just huge.
Is this just me? The baggage claims.
Oh.
Have I said this before? When those bags come out, whose bags are those? Because it looks like nobody's picking them up.
They're probably
The
people who aren't
first
prepared
round
yet.
of bags.
It's always like 12 bags come out, nobody grabs them. And then then the other bags start coming out and everyone's grabbing them. And I'm like, what?
Maybe it's like the flight attendants and stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
You think?
yeah.
Maybe.
Or like the pilots. Maybe
No,
if
flight
they're done
attendants
for the
don't
day.
check bags. That's a good
But
question.
do you see what I'm seeing though?
I
That
think
like
it's-
when I'm standing around baggage claims, I'm like, why are nobody getting these bags? Because it seems
I have a theory.
what?
Could be families get to the airport really early because they have families and they have extra luggage. They get there early, their luggage gets put. No, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say it
like
gets put
people,
in the back.
if it's the first ones out, like maybe those people are using the restroom. Also, like typically they're circular, so it's like maybe
they're on the
not
other
everyone
side.
is standing on the same side.
But you're saying you see a full revolution.
I'm just always surprised. Like when I'm waiting for my bag, there's always a bunch of other bags, and no one's grabbing those bags.
Interesting.
Like,
Maybe
and
they're
I
like-
feel like I see the same bags going around. I'm like, whose bag was
Maybe
this?
they're all like the lost bags that are
Yeah.
finally found.
Yeah.
Do
every
you help
time.
other people get their bags? Like if you see like a small woman struggling, do you like
I would
help?
I would help. Yeah, sure, but it depends on the
It's
context.
like, no.
I try to help like big beefy dudes. I'm like, I got you, pal. No, I'm kidding.
It depends on the context because I don't know. I think airports also are a place where it's like you got to just give people like there's a lot of people are just very anxious. Like they don't want people like,
Usually
touching
it's
their
older
stuff.
women,
I'll
I'll
help
help 'em.
people put their bags in overhead things
Oh,
all the
yeah.
time when I'm on the plane. But I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there up against the rail waiting for my bag. I wait until I see my bag and then I go and get it.
The best thing I ever saw in Europe, some country in Europe, they have like a line that's 1.5 feet away that you have to stand behind. And if everybody does that, everybody has a full view, and you don't have to like muscle your way
I mean,
in.
smart.
Every airport should do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
or like security when it's going through like the scanner. I don't get why people will like sit there and wait right as the bags are coming out.
Oh,
when I'm
right.
like, back up with
Yeah.
everybody else and wait for your
Yeah.
bag to reach it. Why are you so important to stand right there in front of all these people?
I know. We need more education at the airports for sure.
I don't know, just a little bit more etiquette, you know? Some baggage get prioritized when getting off the plane.
Yeah, like status too. Like TJ's diamond medallion, so his always comes out first.
So the main reason
Oh.
on why the OP's baggage never arrive, one of the first fall under priority
baggage.
Okay. Am I reading?
Also, here's say that you are a part of that airline and you have the priority baggage. A lot of people will get off the plane and then like go to the club
The lounge or something.
and like get
take a
breakfast
shower
or whatever,
Yeah.
and then like go get their luggage.
Oh my god, I
Maybe
can't imagine
that's
that
why.
relaxed. Just land. I'm gonna eat breakfast and shower.
Businessmen.
Have you ever taken a shower at an airport?
No.
No.
I know that they exist in the lounges. I see it, but I'm never like, I gotta go
just
just
never,
get
like-
naked in an airport.
Yeah.
It's never like in my.
Yeah.
And like, if you do that, you have to wear like flip flops? I'm assuming. Or,
Yeah.
Like,
The
You don't wanna
one time, there's only been one time that I have wanted to do that, and it's when we got stuck there for 13
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
But like
Oh.
we could not get access.
Like do you have to change the clothes
Well, I
ready
feel like
in a
it's
go
like,
bag?
Think of like flight attendants or like businessmen who are like taking specific flights
Yeah.
to like get in and then go straight to
Yeah.
the office.
Oh yeah, if you're a flight attendant,
Yeah.
100%, because they have to be just like clean and sharp
Totally.
and ready to go. God, pilots have the best haircuts.
How do you ever see? They're always wearing hats.
They're always so like
They have
trim.
that just military cut
like
where it looks
trim.
like they got a haircut that morning.
Yeah,
Those
they
dudes
really
look trim.
They probably
Yeah.
did.
Trim.
I never ever check a bag. I mean, like I will if I have to,
never
but
do
like
either.
fuck it. I hate the wait. It takes so long. I'm
Yeah.
just like, get me off this fucking
I
plane
take-
out of this airport.
I do everything in me not to check a bag. Like I can travel for like 2 weeks and have a carry-on.
Holy crap!
I always love seeing like when you're especially about to go on an international flight, you're in the international terminal and you see the different airlines come in, but all the flight attendants and the pilots,
Yes.
like their whole team, and they got the cool outfit
Yeah.
together. and they're
Korea
all just, like,
Air,
chatting.
Swiss
Yeah.
Air.
Everyone's looking great. I'm like, what a fun bunch.
Like just a crew.
Yeah.
What's the dynamic like?
Where are
I
you
don't
guys
know.
going?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever showered in like a
Ever.
public, ever in like a public place, like a
A
gym.
dorm?
Well, I was
Spa?
gonna say dorm is the only time I think. Like never at a gym. I've never showered at an airport. I've never showered like
A spa? Like a nice spa
spa.
day?
no,
What about at a beach, like a little outdoor shower pool?
Really?
no. I've never. I mean, I've honestly not been to the beach like that much to like
Oh,
in my
man.
swimsuit and stuff.
I've showered a lot of places, I think.
A beach outdoor like pool.
I
one
mean,
of those,
now
like-
that sounds nice. Like if I was in like a swimsuit and like sandy, yeah, I'd probably.
Oh,
now.
it's so
There's
nice.
nothing worse though, just taking a shower even at a friend's house. I mean, in terms you're like, how? I don't know how to fucking work your shower.
Yeah.
What's hot? Where's
It's
cold?
always
Where's
wrong.
The good
It's
spot?
always wrong.
It's always wrong, and you're like getting mad, but you're like, this is not their fault. This is just not my shower. But I just wish all showers were on the same
Universal.
system.
I
I can go
agree.
up to a sink and I can kind
can
of
work a
figure it
sink.
out.
Yeah.
But showers,
Sometimes.
it's like, you figure it out. You figure it out.
Good luck, buddy.
Especially sometimes when it's not labeled like HC.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh God.
But
which
sometimes
way?
it is, and it's opposite. So it's just
Yeah.
like, well, what the fuck?
And if it's only one, like sometimes it's one knob, sometimes it's two, but the pressure is not good enough. So I need to crank the cold up, crank the hot up.
And the worst one is when we have one of these in our shower, the like handheld. If you turn the shower the wrong way, then it's coming out of the handheld and not the up
Oh,
top.
I know.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then like I
have
have done
that
it
too.
so many times where I'll like go to turn off the shower and then accidentally turn it too much, and then the handheld will come and spray
And
me
it's
with
cold?
like
Yeah,
freezing cold
freezing.
water.
I
Freezing.
know, and I feel like just such like a little like I'm cold, I'm naked, I'm just like putting my hand in, just like oh
Yeah, like a little naked mole rat.
yes.
I have a question. Is the shower at the beach warm? Like, is it warm water that comes out?
Usually, if it's like in the middle of summer and it's like kind of hot out, it will be.
It's
lukewarm.
pretty like lukewarm.
Okay, I was like, how do people?
It's not freezing. No.
You know what I love? Lukewarm hose that's been like snipped to rinse off sand off your feet.
Oh, my
when you're
God.
going down a beach dock
Yes.
and you're like, oh wait, I gotta rinse off, and it's just gentle and it goes right over your feet.
And it comes right off.
Love it.
When you shower in someone else's house and they have like a loofah,
No,
are you
are
using their
not
loofah?
using
Oh,
it.
no way. No
I
way.
always am concerned that when people
Someone
shower
else.
at my house that they're using my loofah. So 100% of the time, if someone stays at my house, I just buy a new loofah because I don't want to ask. I don't want to question it. I'm just like,
Don't ask,
I
don't
just
tell.
assume they did, but maybe I'm wrong.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
Unless a psychopath is staying at your house, I don't think they're using your loofah.
If you're really, really rich and you have a big ass house,
Yeah.
and I'm in a guest bedroom and there's a loofah
Oh, well,
in
yeah.
that bathroom,
In a
I'm
guest
using
bathroom?
that loofah because I know you got money
Yeah.
and that you want that there, and that this is a room for guests.
I'm
So-
saying like my parents stayed at my house and my parents took a shower. I'm like, I don't know if my parents know to not use my
Don't you
loofah.
have different bathrooms?
I have 2 showers, yeah, but I let my parents use my like bathroom with all my stuff in it.
Oh.
I
You
didn't
didn't get it
use-
ready for them?
Get the
That's on you.
no, I wanted them to use the better, bigger bathroom with all
Yeah.
the stuff.
I didn't use a loofah for like a good portion of my life.
What were you
At least like
using?
12
I never
years.
really used
A
my
I use
bar?
my
hands.
hands.
My
I do
hands.
too.
With a bar?
Because I thought loofahs. This is me like teenage boy
Yeah.
mode. I thought loofahs were for like girls.
Well, they kind of were. I feel like they were kind
It's
of
for
marketed. Yeah.
exfoliating, but
But then when Axe was like coming out with like the Axe loofah,
Manly
kinda thing,
loofah.
I was like, oh,
It's
that's
black.
what it's for. Is it gets when I started getting psoriasis and I realized I needed to like put better lotion and covering my body or soap. That's when I used it. But now I love loofahs.
are you using like regular bar soap?
No.
So what were you using with your hands? Just like
the
liquid
shower
soap and then
gel,
rub-
and I would just
That's
get
what
it
I do.
going.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's like starting a fire getting that shit foamed up. You take it-
You just put it right on your
Well,
body.
I step out of the like
Yeah.
I get a little wet and then I get all kind of sudsy and
Yeah.
like
it takes
everything.
8 minutes to get that. It's just like the liquid.
What are you saying?
Let me turn you on to the Dove
What do
foam
you
pump.
mean?
Ooh, a foam pump.
Oh my god, it is. I found it like 5 years ago. It's the
I do
only
love a
soap I
foam.
bought.
That's what TJ's parents
It's
get.
foam. So when you pump it out, it's like a fucking pound of foam.
Oh, that would
in
feel
like
so
3
good.
pumps, and it's already sudsed up. You put that on a loofah, you're in and out in like 5 minutes. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
You're
let's just
in
take
and out.
shorter showers.
Yeah, I feel like half the time in the shower is getting the fucking soap. Like I'm just.
That's crazy. I
burning
never even think
calories
about
here.
the soap. Like I'm just like.
That's just like not. That's just you being you.
No, this foam shit has like 5-star reviews on every website. It's an unbelievable.
Yeah, but you like it because you think that it's doing. You're like
Hacking
getting
it.
rid of a step.
Yes.
Which like it's the soap is doing the same thing.
Let's just get the all in one
Yeah.
shampoo, body gel,
8-in-1.
all of it, and then
No, but soap has to be sudsy for it to work. No.
No.
Otherwise, you're just like it's not like rubbing cream on. It's not cleaning you.
I do
No,
not
it
think
doesn't have to be
needs
sudsy.
I
sudsy.
don't think soap works unless it suds
No,
up.
it doesn't have to be sudsy.
It's got to be sudsy.
Think of
No,
when
it
you like
doesn't.
wash your hands with hand soap.
Yeah, you got to fucking. That's why they say
hand
happy
sanitizer
birthday.
cleans
No.
you and it doesn't suds up.
That's a different
It's-
thing.
yeah, it's
That's
not the
alcohol. Alcohol just kills the germs.
No, I think you're wrong.
Soap has to be suds up for it to work. That's why they say sing happy birthday to yourself twice because you have
One
to
time.
get it.
I
It's
have an
one
answer.
time.
Okay.
No, soap doesn't need to lather to work.
Yeah, you're just making things up.
yeah.
The presence of bubbles is not a measure of its cleaning ability, and many soaps are designed to clean effectively without producing much lather. Lather is not essential for cleaning. I can read you how soap cleans if you like.
Sure. Oh God,
When
I can't
soap
believe
is
this.
when soap is mixed with water,
We need to just get a fact checker to
Yeah.
dispute everything Mike says.
I mean,
I,
we don't really
okay.
need it, but
I didn't
yeah.
claim that this was how it works. I said this is how I think it works.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, my
semantics.
like my face cleanser isn't like foamy, but it still works
Yeah.
and takes
This is
my makeup
shocking
off.
news.
You
to me.
said for soap to work, it has to be sudsy.
Okay, fine.
Play back the tape.
I do like it when face cleanser
do
though
too.
does get
Foamy?
Foamy. Otherwise, it just feels like I'm washing myself in cum.
I know what you mean. It's
You know
just-
what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you're just
Especially
like,
like
what,
this-
what the fuck
That's
is
what I
this?
like about it.
I don't know. It's just like
I agree. Yeah.
I
Ew.
need it to.
I know
like-
what you mean, and
I
I
want to
will-
feel like I'm in a skincare
Yeah.
commercial.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
the sudsiness does make it feel better, though. Like, I think that's maybe where you're coming from.
Like-
Like, it feels like you're getting more clean if
Yeah.
it's sudsier.
I hate staying at a hotel because hotel only has the
Because
soap.
hotel-
Regular soap.
He
regular
says
soap-
because hotel has.
It just
They don't have the Dove foam.
You could do like a fucking palm full of soap, and I will be there for 8 minutes just getting it going.
But you don't need to do that.
Well,
All right,
now
this
he
is
knows.
news to me.
Now he knows.
I think that you just like the way that feels, and that's like a preference.
I know. I just thought that soap is like useless unless it gets in there and suds up, and
oh my
that's
god,
how
you
it
are
gets.
crazy.
And then
I
That's
using
so
never thought
funny
of
for
that.
years.
And using your hands is so much less surface area. Like a loofah is like way more surface area. So for every
Yeah.
Yeah.
action you do, it's covering more.
Yeah, I just think it's doing like the same thing.
I'm learning.
You just have your preference.
I'm learning a lot today, folks.
Loofah's probably better just because it like exfoliates.
Totally.
Get more
But-
surface area.
Yeah.
I
That's
just don't
for
really-
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
And I've tried so many different kinds. I get like every time I'm in the supermarket, I'm like, ooh, the one on a stick, that might be good. That one's
The
not
one on
good.
a stick.
And then
But
it's
you
like,
can like
one
reach your
looks-
back.
yeah, I know it's not great. It's like
Some
for,
people need that.
Did you like?
But it's like it looks
no,
like
it's like a medical thing.
yes.
Are you washing your loofahs?
No, I just buy new ones. Like
Well, I
every
was buying like
6
a
months.
pack of like
Well, they're like
6,
20 cents.
and
Yeah.
every like 2 or 3
I do want to
weeks.
buy a natural one because all the ones I'm buying are just like the plastic ones for like
I
$1.
thought you just put it in the like washing machine.
No, I think they'll like disintegrate. It's made out of plastic. It's not like a good.
I know sometimes I feel like I need the natural ones. I just don't like the look of them.
They make
It's like a
normal
sea
looking.
creature.
Well, it's like, you know how like back in the day, like for, before toilet paper, they would use sponges.
Oh,
and
yeah.
on a stick.
Yeah.
And those look just like the natural loofahs. And those just look like shit wipers from the 1800s.
Second fact to educate you on today: you
Oh.
can wash a loofah. It's recommended to do so regularly to prevent bacteria buildup. You can wash them in the washing machine,
Okay,
dishwasher, or soak them in a diluted bleach solution.
But is that a regular plastic loofah? Because I feel like the idea of a
Yeah.
loofah means that it's natural.
I feel like a lot of clothes are just literally plastic. So
Yeah,
Oh,
You
okay.
know?
just a That's why I said it, because I thought that you're supposed to do it weekly.
damn.
I read that you're supposed to change your loofah every like 3 or 6 months or something. So
Oh,
It's like a
months?
toothbrush.
yeah, toothbrush. That's a big thing. People, I think, like when I go to someone's house and their
And it's
toothbrush.
just frayed. You're like, God.
It was like a
That's
monster.
fucking crazy.
Yes. It looks just
No, I'm
like a
always like,
Sesame
"Are you
Street
okay?"
character. You're just like, what the fuck?
It is. But I'll never say anything unless
like-
it's like
And
a
their
really.
toothpaste is just like
Yeah,
down
the
to the last
twisted-
bit. And you're like, I don't know what's happening.
with the-
I
And-
feel like it's more like a man thing.
I've
I don't know
seen
if I've-
girls with
Really?
fucked. And
What
the-
are you doing in your mouth that's making the toothbrush do that?
People-
like,
I think
It's just
people
they,
brush
use
it
it.
too
They
hard.
haven't replaced
They're like-
it like all year.
Yeah.
I just saw it was a video of a woman and her husband's toothbrush was turned around. It's like the same exact toothbrush. We got it at the same exact time. She turned hers around and it's like normal, perfect, and then turned his around and it looked like that.
Ugh.
I think guys think you just need to fucking get
Yeah.
in there like it's scraping off a car
Have
battery
you
or
bought
something.
like soft bristle toothbrushes?
Oh yeah, the best.
Yeah, but
Soft is the
I use
best.
them like on occasion. I use them when I travel. But some like Patricia though doesn't like them because she feels like it's not
Getting
cleaning her
enough.
teeth harder. But I love it. It feels like I'm like washing my teeth or brushing my teeth with a pillow.
I've
Yeah.
been doing this thing where I have an electric toothbrush and I've been putting toothpaste on it without water, and it feels like when you're at the dentist and
I
they
hate that.
and they
No,
clean your
ugh.
teeth, and it feels like so clean to me. It feels like I'm at the dentist.
When you finish brushing your teeth, do you then rinse your mouth out with water?
No,
You're not
really
supposed to.
I've been trying not to do that.
It ruins your
lately.
day though. Just it's fine.
What
Yeah.
I do is I spit it out and then I wet my toothbrush again to clean it off and then I suck off the water.
I would do that when I was little.
And then I spit it out.
I would do
And
that
then
when I was,
wash
like,
my head again.
I'll sometimes do a rinse
Aaron, you're like that's like something like a 7-year-old boy does. Just like
Yeah.
and then blowing a snot bubble out of your nose.
getting all the stuff you just brushed out
No,
of
it's
your
clean. It's clean
You
again.
like a
don't
Justin
know.
Bieber.
That's like
How
I'll
is it
do
different
a-
than just using it again
I'll
to
do
brush
a
your
clean,
teeth at night?
a clean pass is reasonable. You like rinse it off and then you do another clean.
I don't
pass
see what
to,
the
like,
problem is because you just use it in your mouth though.
Totally.
Like what's the
sucking
issue?
the waters.
Yeah, but then I spit it out. It's like
used
just
to-
clean water.
I also would put my hand under the water and go.
yeah.
right. I get it's not that gross.
Yeah.
Just the idea of it.
It's
At
to
least
me-
I'm brushing my teeth.
Listen, I've actually like I changed completely.
Before you leave the
changed
house.
your
Sorry, that was about like I will go to the gym sometimes not having brushed my teeth.
Yeah.
Oof, asinine
just, like,
behavior.
But I'm
All
not
morning.
talking to anybody. No one's getting up in my face at the gym.
I know we've talked about this, but you are going.
Yeah.
That
that's
breath
pretty
is
bad.
traveling.
I just
Or people who
I know
don't-
that was dumb. I'm a changed man.
People who
God.
don't cap their toothpaste.
Oh, like put the cap
it's
back
the
on?
same person that has the exploded head of a toothbrush.
I think that all caps of toothpaste should just be the one that
The
I have.
snap-on?
Yeah.
Screwing it on.
Too
Am
long.
I at the
That's
car
why-
factory right now screwing a bolt onto a thing?
I will say, like, I have face lotions that are like screw on like that, and I will not put them back on because I'm just like, this is so annoying.
Like I'll just use it tomorrow.
yeah.
That and also your hands are all greasy, so you're trying to like screw it on. Yeah, flip caps and the ones that stand upright too is
Yeah.
the best because it's like
Gotta
You
make
got
sure
the
those look
flip
clean.
cap.
yeah, flip cap and then stand it up.
Yeah.
But God, some people's it's ugh. I feel like we should start telling people, hey, replace your toothbrush.
Your toothbrush looks crazy.
Yeah.
The best one, by the way, that I've never had a cavity in my life, the spin brush. It's like $9 at a CVS. You go to these places, you see like $150 fucking Oral B or whatever.
Sonic Hair, yeah.
What
Yeah, I have Sonicare.
and it's like one head. The spin brush is like $11, and it's got the same little circle head, but then it also has a bottom one that goes up
But
and
it's
down.
not replaceable head, so you're having
No,
to
it does. It is.
Oh.
You twist it off and put a new one on, and it's like $8.
What
Change your
episode
life.
did you talk about this in? Like your favorite
I feel like it was life
products or
hacks or
something.
something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My spin brush?
Oh yeah.
It used to be owned by Crest, and the motor was so much stronger, and then I bought like a new one, and now it's just this other brand that's just called Spin Brush, and the motor's like much weaker.
It's from TikTok Shop.
No, but
I love my
I think
sonic
Nolan
hair.
bought one. I think that exact one for like cleaning like behind stuff. Like, well, no, I mean,
like cleaning grout, yeah.
because it's
I
like
don't know.
It's like $10.
Do you know Colgate University?
Yeah.
But is it true that that university has nothing to do with Colgate?
I assumed it had nothing to do with Colgate.
Oh, I thought it was like I
just
thought
learned
about
brain
your
to
face,
go,
like the dentist-
Colgate family. It's like Johnson and Johnson University. I thought it was like
There's no Johnson and Johnson University.
correct, but if it did exist, you
Oh,
would think
oh.
that it's like
Coca-Cola University.
right. In
I
my
don't-
head, I always thought
Oh, that's
Colgate
very
University
funny.
had to have come from like the Colgate family, but
It
apparently it has no
doesn't, yeah.
connection. Yeah.
Is Occidental a word, or is that just the name of that school?
I think it's the name of the school.
It doesn't
like,
mean anything?
accidental is a word.
But the word Occidental, it sound like it would be a real
I'm
word.
trying to think of the etymology of OCCI, and
It's accidental
Oxy?
in British. Occidental.
Occidental.
It was Occidental.
I don't know, Mike.
It says that Occidental College, it's a liberal arts college.
But is it a word?
He's got it up.
Occidental Leather?
It's in LA.
Yeah. It's like right where Obama.
Oh, Occidental,
Obama
relating to
Isn't
countries
it where
of the
Obama
West.
went to school?
Hold on, we're talking way too much. Mike, say what it is.
Occidental is a word that means relating to countries of the West.
A native or inhabitant of the West.
So we are Occidental because we're in the West.
I thought that was where like Obama went to college.
Occidental?
Can you do that one?
Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah, because then there's that.
Barack, I thought, went to Columbia and then he went to Harvard.
Yeah, but
Well,
Harvard,
there's
I
like
think
the
he went for-
street named after him.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did.
Occidental.
and
Aaron,
Harvard.
what a pull.
You didn't know that?
He went to 3
At least I got
colleges?
Columbia and Harvard, right? Okay, give me that.
Yeah, but you don't know the small schools.
But he went through from 1979 to 1981.
Wow. That's when you were born, right? Yeah, because there's the Barack Obama Highway.
Why do they think his middle name is Hussein?
It is.
It is.
Okay, it is Hussein. So is that why they're like, oh, he's not from here?
Barack Saddam Hussein.
It's because they're racist.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Think
is that where
that-
it came from? Like, I don't understand.
No, people just wanted to
Discredit him.
discredit him and
Yeah.
think that he had like, oh, his middle name is Hussein.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
to have terrorist connections. Like it's the most like
George Bush over here.
stupid.
Yeah,
narrow-minded
and
way of
Donald
looking
Trump
at
was a
it.
big part of like
Yeah.
making it popular.
The messaging.
When he was running for re-election in 2012 against whoever it was.
Do we think that him and Michelle are broken up?
Oh, I don't know.
There's a big rumor that he was dating Jennifer Aniston.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Michelle haven't
Have
been
they-
spotted together.
I know they only post on Valentine's Day they posted together, but they have not been seen a lot together. I've been having anxiety, but I heard that's like
Anxiety.
right media trying to make that happen. But if they're saying that, then do a photo op.
But
and
yeah.
if they're not doing it,
And the post for Valentine's Day, I feel like I remember it was just like very
yeah,
Hallmark card.
it was like, one
normal.
line, 2 lines,
Not like how he would normally post for Mish.
yeah.
He didn't copy line for line from a different Valentine's Day
And he
post.
went to dinner with just the girls, Michelle nowhere to be seen. And that was in LA.
Is she in good health?
I think so.
I don't know.
I also hate
ship
that
them,
people think,
though.
like, so annoying. People are like, she was a man. I'm like, you
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
That's just nonsense.
I know.
Has there ever been though, like a president like that has gotten divorced post, like a
I don't know.
first lady and president?
I mean, like
post presidency.
the gossip in me would like love the scandal, but like
The tea,
genuinely I would hate it because I think they're so sweet. I
Yeah.
think they're a good pair.
Yeah.
But like, could you imagine that as headline news? Like Obama leaves Michelle for
Bruh.
Jennifer Aniston.
Do you think both of them would be happier not being together though?
Well, knowing them personally, yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, they seem cute. I don't
hopefully,
know.
no one's heartbroken in this situation.
Hopefully they're together,
I know,
honestly.
I know.
I hope
I
they're
am
still
hoping-
together.
And hopefully they're together. I'd be shocked if like Barack. I don't even.
Maybe she left him though. Maybe she was like, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm gonna go.
Maybe.
I don't
Someone
know.
needs. I mean, their daughters are always like out in LA. Someone just needs to like run into them drunk and ask.
Yeah, we should go to Saddle Ranch.
One second. How's your mom? Why haven't they been together?
Yeah. Get the tea.
There's that story of when, like, they met and then after he became the president, Barack said to Michelle, he was like, see, it's a good thing you dated me because, who knew that if you didn't decide to date me, you would have been dating the president. And then Michelle goes, honey, whoever I would have dated would have ended up being the president.
Ooh.
I love
Daddy.
that.
And that's like one of these stories. But then apparently this story was also around during like Hillary Clinton. And it's like one of these fake stories that every generation just hears about the wife of the president.
And
where it's
copy
like,
and pasted
honey,
all of that shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Gobble,
a copy
gobble.
It's like
pasta.
those ones that I see, and it's like Steve Jobs' last words he said on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, make sure you watch every sunset and be sure to kiss your kids goodnight. It's this whole like
Yeah.
manifesto of life. And I'm like, Steve Jobs would have never said this.
Yes.
Like,
no,
it's-
for sure. What's the stock at?
Well, we can add it to the list of things to ask the girls when we see them out.
Oh, Michelle and
Yeah.
or what? Sasha and Malia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a life
Sasha.
goal, is to be a clue in the crossword puzzle. I think that is like such a cool thing.
Oh, yeah.
They're always
when
in it.
Emma,
'Cause
when Emma Chamberlain was on
you
it.
were in it.
I was in it.
well, just
What?
Erin.
Yeah.
Oh, Erin's in it like all the time.
I don't- Is Matt in it all the time?
No, Matt King's not.
Yeah.
Matt's not either. Matt's because Sasha and Malia they like words that are like vowel consonant because it
Like
makes it
my
easier.
name.
Yeah, Erin. Yeah, exactly.
When Emma Chamberlain though was on it, like
It
I
said
saw
Emma
right,
Chamberlain?
it was
Oh, yeah.
the most
Coffee.
popular vlogger girl in like the world or something, and it was like or popular internet Emma or something. And I was like,
Oh.
and it was right in the morning, and I screenshot, and I sent it to her, and I was like, holy shit,
That's
you're in the crossword.
crazy.
Did she
was-
text you back?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She didn't text me. I DM'd her on Instagram, I think. But I was just like,
What'd she say?
It was cool. Just you
She
know
said, "Yeah, I
someone
know."
She's like,
who's in the crossword, and you like.
Yeah.
I don't know if she may have known about it like weeks in advance because like I don't know.
Like,
if,
maybe they get
publicists-
alerted or
No,
something.
I don't know if they're doing that.
You don't think
Will
so?
Shorts is being like, hey, we're gonna put Emma Chamberlain in the crossword in about 2 weeks. Can you
Alert! Alert!
Alert her team.
I want to go get her coffee. At her
Chamberlain
little
coffee?
place. Yeah.
It's always at Century City.
Yeah, that's where I want to get it.
Should we go to take a dance lesson at JoJo Siwa's dance studio in Burbank? I drive by it all the time, and I'm like, what
It's always
is going
empty, though. Like, no,
I
it's
know.
never-
What's going on in there?
I
don't
think
know.
that she uses it.
I think so too. I think she uses it for like videos.
oh,
and
it's her
stuff.
content studio?
Yeah.
Probably. She probably has
My-
multiple.
My old trainer like tried out to be one of her dancers, and I believe the audition was there. And I was like getting that information from her. She was like, I think that she's just using this because like there's not really like classes or anything actually happening.
Doesn't she also like manage or has started her own like girl groups and stuff that are under like JoJo Siwa's own production company
Probably.
as
I
have
well?
no
Like there's like
idea.
a new kind of like girl One Direction kind of thing that's like
Just a group of the most insufferable people on earth.
it's like what JoJo was as a kid, but like a group of like 5 girls that like dance and
And she's Abby Lee.
kinda. I don't
Do you know
know.
JoJo Siwa is going to be on Big Brother UK?
Is she really?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think it's
can
airing
Americans
right
So it's
now.
airing.
can Americans be on like UK?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know anybody. There was someone else who's on it that I saw yesterday, but
I know, it
everyone
seems-
else I never heard of because they're all UK people,
And is it like celebrity Big Brother or like normal?
celeb.
Okay. All right.
I know. I'm just curious how she's going to be like perceived. I told Erin, I was like, maybe she'll like surprise people and be like really well liked. You know, like once people like see her actually being a person and stuff. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything about her.
I feel like if you're a dancer, you have to be like a team player, like, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to be in sync and like communicate with like one another. So I feel like she has like good team player energy.
I
So
think so,
I can
too.
see her going far.
Yeah.
You know,
And Karma's a bitch, so
should have known better.
better.
Is that her lyrics?
Karma's a bitch.
Not
Yes,
this
Mike.
again.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Anyway, thanks
Stay
for
with
watching
us.
another episode of Good Influences, everybody. If you're a fan of the show, please share it with a friend, leave a review, leave a nice comment. Hop on over to our subreddit and say some nice things about us. And
Yes.
thanks for being a watcher and a listener. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.